be biting mad shit from y'all shit. We letting y'all know right now.
This though.
And you'll never know it because we in Miami, so you'll never know it. We're gonna take all y'all mad professional. I respect y'all.
Very organized. Very organized.
I love it. By the way, they got 100 cameras in here.
Uh-huh.
Like,
roughly.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
These guys are getting so. And by the way, I used to live. This is how you know.
Can you adjust your mic so I can hear you?
Okay. I'm sorry. This is how y'all know.
This is not that operation that you run.
This is how you know they're getting money. My main house used to be right up the block. My main house, not the side one.
Right.
The main one.
Hey man. But everybody, you know,
5 minutes from here, you can walk there.
Yeah. Everybody ran through over there.
When I moved from Queens, this is balling to me.
Yeah.
This area is balling. I used to see Fab in Pathmark. This is not right.
What year was this?
I ain't gonna say it because I'm kind of coming back, and I ain't even gonna blow up where y'all at. Because guess what? You know why? I'm trying to come back. I'm in, man. I'm sorry, man.
N.O.R.E walked in, man. Them niggas started video recording the setup.
No. That was people from Revolt.
They're getting all
He's an independent worker. He's an independent worker. He's from Revolt. I gotta throw him out there. It wasn't my.
But you from
He's
Revolt.
my crew. He's my crew. Yes, I am.
You from Revolt.
Yes,
You're
I
from
am
Revolt too.
I never got a Revolt chain. I never got a
I'm
Revolt
hitting the
chain.
chairman up. I'm hitting the chairman
And
up.
I think they let me walk out the door because of him.
Oh shit!
We never really get into internal podcast beef, but
That's what Charlamagne said too.
Oh, no,
I'm not gonna lie. I monkey foot the budget.
No, hold
You
on.
got a
Let me
question?
clap it up for this.
Nah, I
nigga.
got no question.
Hold on.
I don't ask niggas
Monkey
questions. I'm
foot the
listening.
budget.
Hold on, let me clap it up for this nigga. Man. Let me clap it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, hold on.
You make natural noise. Come on, make some noise, goddamn.
Oh,
Hey, we don't get the air horse.
By the way, I'm so proud of you, my bro. Leo Combs called me the other day, and Leo, I'm walking in
Name
a
drop.
restaurant, and Leo is just like, he's like, yo, how you transition? He kept major on the point of how a person can transition. And when I look at you and I see your transition, I seen you from the beginning.
oh, this nigga
Like,
trying to make me cry.
Nah, I seen you from the beginning.
Fuck outta here, nigga.
No. On the real. Nah, people deserve their flowers on my show or not on my show. And you a person who truly deserve your flowers, bro. Like, people counted you out. People wanted you gone.
They did?
People did not root for you. I seen it.
That's a fact.
I seen it.
That's a fact.
And you was going through Queens niggas Webinity era. I respect it. I respect it.
Man, when you was 13, 12,
And
something like that.
for you to be where you at right now, I'm just telling you, pat yourself on the back. And when I get up, I'm gonna pat you on the back as well. Pause. If it's a pause needed.
That's a pause.
What you're doing right now is unprecedented.
Thank you.
It is a great
Shout out to
thing,
Joe.
man.
Thank you,
and
man.
I'm proud of everything you're doing, man. So if case people didn't salute you in a while, I'm gonna salute you right here on your show.
My man.
You deserve it.
My man.
Salute.
I
love
just want to let niggas know that this is what Queens niggas do. They hype you after they do bullshit by recording your shit. They gonna hype you now to make you feel good so you can forget. We don't forget here, nigga.
He's such a professional potter that he segued to that when I was angry about Revolt kicking me out the building because he monkey footed the budget.
Exactly.
But it's fine.
We got.
I love how y'all just dissected.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's, and I got nothing to say.
No doubt.
That was hard. But yeah, man. So let's go.
I was gonna ask you, how do it feel when you watch the verses and this comes on? Because this has come on a couple times now in the verses.
You know,
None of my records ever come on the verses. So I don't know how I feel.
You know what's crazy about Banned from TV? Is there's never a performance of Banned from TV.
With all y'all?
Once Pun died, it was sad.
Damn.
And it just doesn't feel right. Like, I never tried to, I never had Summer Jam. When I had nothing, Homeboy, I came to party. When I had that, I remember calling everybody. I remember saying, Fat Joe, you do Pun's part. And then I remember saying, nah.
I would have got his son to do it.
Nah. Nobody can replace Pun. And it's just is what it is. Like, Pun was a very, very, very close friend of mine. Pun was probably the most funnest rapper I've ever been around. Like
I can see that.
Like I kid you not, like Pun would have super squirters. Like who the hell has super squirters in a 600 Benz? Like, he'll pull up in a 600 Benz and a Vantastic. I don't know if y'all remember the Vantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll have super squirters. He'd just be on 42nd Street just squirting people with the super squirter. I'm like, if Instagram was invented back then,
Superstar. More than he already was. He was a star anyway.
He Pun was one of the special people. So I never like really. So to answer your question, excuse me, it's a bittersweet because I always think about that. I always think about I wanted one performance, and then me and Cam wasn't talking at one point.
What year was that?
He could probably tell you it better because I didn't even know we weren't talking.
I'm never gonna ask Cameron that.
Listen, no,
Just so we're
I didn't know we weren't talking until he got on our podcast.
My man.
And he
He's
got on
from
the
Queens.
show, and he said, I wasn't fucking with you for these years, and I didn't know that. Like he said it to me sober, and what's crazy about Cam, we hung out 4 days straight prior to him doing the show. And he saved this convo. He wanted to be sober, and he looked at me face to face, man to man, and was like, I wasn't fucking with you. And I said, oh shit.
But why?
Harlem niggas always do some bullshit.
I forget what he said because his answer was off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why.
So you're gonna keep the good,
that's the reason why I
good
banned
tea
from
to
TV.
yourself.
Yeah, huh?
You're gonna keep the good tea. Yeah, I don't remember. But
You remember?
but-
Just stop it.
but that's the reason
chill
why.
out.
Good. It's cool.
Chill out, man.
Of
You
course
talk to
I
a queen.
remember it. It
So
was
stop and say that.
But that's the reason why I banned from TV. So when you say that, when I hear banned from TV, it's a bittersweet thing.
where do you have band TV in the greatest posse cut of all time list?
You ain't asking me that.
Yes,
We
I
asking
am.
you.
Yes, I am.
It's high.
It's Symphony and banned from TV. That's it. For me, you asked me.
I'm not mad at that.
I won't.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not going to argue with you because
It's Symphony. Symphony. There's nothing beating Symphony. But by the way, the reason why banned from TV is so dope, and I know this me talking about myself. It's like kind of like cliche. Like what do you mean?
No, I want to hear
shit.
it. That's
Let me
my
just tell
issue
you-
with you on your pod. I never get to hear you on you.
Okay,
That's
good
a
looking.
good point,
So
yeah.
this is how it happened. I went to LA to record for the Firm album, and I was supposed to record on Wednesday, but I recorded on Tuesday. It was Nature session, and I recorded I'm Leaving.
Nate, what up, Nate?
And when I recorded I'm Leaving, I remember Nature could have said, this is my session. He's tomorrow. Get him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Nature didn't hate. So I felt like I owed Nature.
That's hard.
So I brung Nature to the studio, and if anybody's ever been with Nature, Nature is one of the most talented artists there ever is. It's just he gotta like what he like. He spent 7 days. Swiss was so mad. Swiss was so, because Swiss was play a beat and it would be sold. So we already paid Swiss, but I was like,
Swiss been getting
I
money a
knew
long time,
Nature
too.
deserved to be on a Swiss beat. And by the way, Swiss was not Swiss at this time.
Yeah, that was early
His
Swiss.
name was D's nephew.
Yeah, but D's nephew was hot.
Nah, that might have been
No.
one of his first joints.
No, this was his first joint. Banned from TV was
Yeah.
it was
was
Get
up
at
there.
Me Dog and Banned from TV. No, not Get at Me Dog.
Rough Riders Anthem.
Rough Riders
Anthem.
Anthem, yeah.
But by the way, we recorded
Rough-
Banned from TV first.
But Rough Riders Anthem came out first.
Yes, you are correct. Rough Rider Anthem came out first. Yes, but
I know because I was running around with
yeah,
D.
yeah, no, you are absolutely correct. I love that. But
But okay, so you early in Swiss. He's not Swiss.
Nature wouldn't take any Swiss beat. I had rhyme to it. I had a hook on this shit, and Nature was like, nah. And then it was like 7 days or like 4 to 7 days, something like that. And we was in Electric Lady. And Swiss played the shit. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn. And I just cut it right there. I was like, that's
What
it.
the
I never
fuck?
let the actual beat drop. Do you know Banned from TV is an intro?
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
Listen, ask Swiss Beats. To this day, Swiss still mad at me. He's like, you never let the beat drop. All we're rhyming on is damn.
Wait. That's only like part of the beat.
That's the intro.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the intro. So when Nate rhymed on it, Nature went in, he rhymed on it.
Swiss got more beat
To the band from TV.
He has more. It's more. Listen, by the way,
That's crazy.
This is why I love Swiss, and I tell people this all the time. It's like you have to have passion. As much money as he has, as beautiful as his wife is, as dope as his life is, when you ask him about Band from TV, he still gets mad. He still goes, "N.O.R.E. never let the beat drop."
I don't blame him though. Now that I think about it from his perspective, this is one of the biggest posse songs ever done.
So Nature lays his verse and just kind of bounce. He kind of like, "Yo, all right, I'm done." Remember where Electric Lady was? Great Papayas was down the block.
Mm-hmm. It's still there too, Electric Lady.
Pun was a glizzy king. Pun went there. I'm sorry, that sounded crazy.
Yeah, right?
But you know, come on.
It's fine.
Pun went there and he was eating 10 hot dogs. He's like, for some reason he hit me. I was like, yo, I'm in Electric Lady.
Why was y'all letting Pun eat 10 hot dogs?
But why were y'all adding that? Now, first, we're not gonna play with Pun names. Stop playing.
No, that's my
both
brother.
Of y'all, I
can say that.
You can say that, but chill out.
Nigga, if you ordered 10 hot dogs, I would say something. I'm saying
And you a glizzy nigga too?
If
you a glizzy
hey, yo, what? I'm from Queens, nigga.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
All right, Queens niggas like glizzy.
I mean, man, I see all type of niggas like glizzies, man.
Hey, what are y'all talking? Hey, come on, get to the story. Stop playing.
All right, so
10 hot dogs.
Pun says, yo, I'm at Great Papayas. I said, yo, I'm at Electric Lady, which was right there. Pun comes upstairs. He hears Nature's verse. I'm a cigarette smoker that don't like cigarette smoke.
Same.
So I don't like to smell it. So I went downstairs to smoke a cigarette. Pun laid the whole verse.
While you was outside.
I didn't.
Off of Nature's verse.
Yes.
He heard Nature's verse only.
And this was supposed to be me and Nature's record, so I actually didn't like it. I felt like I was almost being bullied. So I came upstairs and I was like, yo, erase that.
He had a verse on the smoke break. And that verse.
Word.
And here's the crazy shit. I'm like, erase that. So the engineer's looking at me, but I'm giving them the. Because I just want Pun to feel it. Like, I just want him to know, like, you can't just be jumping on my record. And then who the fuck is the next nigga? It's Cameron, right?
Yeah.
It's Cam and then this Locks, right? Yeah. And then Cam just calls me out the blue. And I'm like, what's up? And he like, I'm just driving around the city. What you doing? I said, I'm an Electric Lady. The nigga just comes and he just lays the verse.
Wow.
Now I don't know what to do.
Listen to the 90s,
right?
This is the 90s. By the way, we didn't send records back then.
Couldn't, it was real still.
Because we had real.
Yeah,
real.
We had you had to transport a Dorf.
Heavy ass.
It's a Dorf for a little person. The shit is 80 pounds. You don't want to be throwing that. So
at this time, no, my quick question.
Yeah.
At this time, were niggas, because this is before me, were niggas doing a verse and then invoicing?
I was paying. I ain't gonna lie. I think I paid for almost all my features because having $1 million budget is such a great thing.
In the nights, come on, Lord, this nigga dropped.
Yeah,
he dropped his shit. Hey, come on,
It's such a great thing.
Respect. All right,
It's such. It really is, man.
Almost
because $1 million budget doesn't mean you have $1 million, but it does mean you have access to $1 million.
Salute.
And that's why all producers always mess with me. That's why they always, Pharrell to this day, that's my homie to this day.
Salute.
Yeah.
I could call him, he picks up. Or
That's
I don't
why
got the Richard on right now, but I wanted the Richard Millie. I called Pharrell. Pharrell called Richard.
You letting the shit hang, son.
And a nigga named Dominique came to see me.
Oh, come on, man.
You know what I mean? This is real.
He going on. He going crazy right now.
They know that. They know this talk I'm talking, man. They know
He going crazy.
They know this talk I'm talking.
Now, all this shit you saying is why I hate on you.
You're my brother.
Now, all this shit, if we have to get the hate out, that is why I hate on you.
Yes,
because
my bro.
your story
Yes.
and your journey and your relationships and
Yes.
the records you've been a part of, the records you've dropped,
Thank
the
you.
reggaeton shit.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The club shit, the hard shit, Capone.
What? You laughed at me about reggaeton?
I said I forgot about that, but I was
Oh.
I laughed, nigga.
Okay, yeah.
He a legend over there. My wife's
listen,
Dominican.
Hold on, stop.
wife's
Jump in. This is
Dominican.
Queen shit right now, CP. Oh, you are Queens
I'm a Queens
too.
too.
My fault, yeah.
Hold up now.
Yeah, you are Queens too. You right, CP?
Joe
I'm
is
from
a
Queens.
guy.
Yeah, in fact, it's a Queens guy.
I'm a Jersey
from
Queens
Queens.
dude. You're a Jersey.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
a
that's a
Queens
fact.
Jersey
Jersey dude.
You're a Jersey Queens dude. dude.
No, I'm a Queens Jersey dude.
Oh,
I was
that's
in Queens
hard.
first.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's
I
all.
forgot as a kid.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, we don't count that.
So yeah,
He a legend in that
actually,
field.
He is,
I
he
actually flew here for MTV. They got a show called The Calle, and that's the first time I told my story of reggaeton. I was banned from every club in New York City. A lot of people don't know that.
Why?
I have no idea.
You know why? Man, stop.
Yeah, he be holding the good shit.
Yeah,
He holding the good shit. It's
Well,
fine.
we wrecked this.
Well,
You got a little bit of
because
bullshit.
you rebranded well. A lot of people don't know that you was on different type of
Bullshit.
timing.
Yeah,
you was on different type of
time
timing.
back then. So he's banned. So we could only go to Spanish clubs. And I remember.
Nigga was in the Copa shaking it
Yeah,
up.
Copa.
He was in the Copa.
He hit it on the nose. Rumba. Latin quarters. Like,
Yes,
that's it. That's it.
Nah, that was a
And I used to
vibe.
be like, what is this music? Like, why are y'all not?
Playing
And then I
none
went
of
to
that
Puerto
shit.
Rico, and I said this story to all of them earlier. And what happened was, Homeboy just had hit #1. Homeboy, I came to party. It's called Nothing. But
We know that record. Why you keep telling
I'm
us?
telling the people. And it was a sold out show. And I remember I had lived next to Ja Rule at the time, and Ja was 10 million. Like, Ja's cars was way disrespecting mine, right? Like whatever car I had, he had the better version of it. And lived down the block. I did not like it. But keeping it real. But so he walks in my trailer, and he's like, they told me this is the only place in Puerto Rico popping tonight. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, man, I'm about to let down a whole Puerto Rican city. Because I don't have nothing Puerto Rican for them. I don't have nothing. But I went out there.
Yeah.
Luckily, banned from TV, Super Thug, nothing. Luckily, these records held me down. But I had nothing Spanish. And I remember saying, I can't do this again. I have to come back to Puerto Rico with a Puerto Rican record. Puerto Rican record.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican record.
Fire.
And boy, I came with the #1.
Yeah,
Puerto
killed that
Rican
shit.
record.
Word.
Yeah, you gotta make some noise for me. Y'all can
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
come on, clap.
Come on, man.
Nah, make some noise for N.O.R.E, man. We talking facts.
I'll put
Man.
on some old
We
N.O.R.E.
talking
videos
facts.
and shit,
And
some
now,
old CNN
let me
videos.
just say something. And now, 2 of my closest friends, which is Fat Joe and EFN, and they both had the same meeting with me. They both grabbed me, pulled me to the side, and EFN was like, I don't think you should do this. I think you're gonna ruin your legacy. And then Fat Joe pulled me to the side and was like, I never said this, Fat Joe, so I'm sorry. If you didn't tell me not to say this.
Exclusive.
He was like, fuck them Puerto Ricans. He was like, fuck them people from the island.
He tried to throw you in there.
Yeah, okay. Put me up in that.
We
mix.
got him.
Fat
Stop.
Joe. Hey,
said.
look. I
Joe
want
was my
nothing to do.
brother. I love Joe, but that's what he told
Yeah,
me.
you have the relationship equity.
He told me, and you know how hard that was to move forward? Like, Kevin Lyles is my friend. Kevin Lyles told me, take the record and just throw it out on your own. He's like, just don't put it on another label, but throw it out on your own. And then that shit hit 5,000 spins. You know what Kevin Lyles
Kevin
said?
Lyles was involved in that
Oh,
shit.
no, you know what Kevin Lyles said after it hit 5,000 spins? Oh, bring me my record.
You damn right. You damn right.
It's my brother. It's my brother. I just had dinner with him the other night. But that let you know, like, I have the foresight sometimes. Like, even Pharrell. Like, when I met Pharrell, I promise you, he had worked with Total. And he was in the process of working with Mace. And he was like, he looked at me and was like, nobody listens to me. And for that reason alone, I wanted to listen to him because I like being a renegade. I'm a Virgo. You know what I mean? I had on the baggiest clothes. His clothes were so tight back then. Like, he looked like a superhero without a costume. You know what I mean? His chain was so, like, veins busting out. And and at the time, baggy was the style.
Yeah.
So I knew he was making a statement by doing this. He was deliberately being the opposite of what was happening. And I know it sounds so cliche right now. It's like, yo,
No, it don't. I can picture it.
Yeah.
but I saw it and I was like, you know what I mean? And to tell you the truth, I hated being compared to Mobb Deep as Capone and Noriega. I hated it. I was despised by it.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't feel like my music reflected anything that Mobb Deep was doing. Of course, we both from Queens. We both
Duo.
Yeah, duo.
Yeah.
So I needed a statement. I needed something to say. I'm different.
That's hate.
Yeah, we got him again. Guess what?
We got him.
It might be hate.
That's hate a little
Guess
bit.
what? I'm agreeing.
But it worked. But it worked.
I would say it's jealousy. I would say jealousy
That's hate.
because that's hate too. Yeah. But Pharrell single-handedly, when I recorded that record with him, I never got compared to Mobb Deep again.
Yeah, because that's cheating too.
Oh, you
I
said-
mean, you don't know it's cheating at the time.
I didn't
'cause
know, yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows Pharrell is Pharrell?
Yeah.
Well,
But
true.
hey, they keep comparing me to Mobb Deep. Pharrell, let's go in the room.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you know
That's cheating.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't mind.
What a story.
Hey, hold on real quick. ISO, Joe, slow down.
Okay.
You that nigga. Let me ask you a question. You know what I wanted to always ask you? Why you was mad at Clue? You know I know.
You always
yeah.
this Clue story. Listen, why was I mad at Clue?
Well,
Clue-
hold on. Let me finish my sentence. Why were you mad at him about the placement on the album that you was? That's what I heard. I know about that one too.
Yes.
But why did you make an arrangement prior to be higher?
I want the professional.
Clue is my brother. I love Clue to this day.
Hope you answer.
Clue violated me back then.
By doing what?
I asked him, please, if my shit is not top 5, do not place my shit on any tape.
Oh, you know Clue's not listening to that.
Huh?
Do you know Clue?
He do.
Clue is not listening to that.
I love. He's stubborn, but
Clue back
Listen,
then?
you don't understand.
Shit. I said the same thing.
Clue used to pick me up from my house, like in Left Rack. Not the house in Jersey or the house in Corona. No, the hood.
Got it.
Clue owed me that respect. I owed him that respect.
Y'all was better than that to you.
That situation with Clue, I will always regret. I will always back away from. You'll never get the full story, but I'm giving you as much as you can get.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I loved Clue. And for Clue and I still love Clue, but for that time, for Clue to just forget our conversation and put my shit 27. It wasn't 27, but in my mind it was
it was
27.
like 13 or 11, something like that.
It wasn't top 5. It wasn't.
It wasn't top 5.
And at that time, I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
And
If you was in them top 5, you go straight to Hot 97, number 1.
That's what they were saying.
You go straight, and he just owed me. You know what, Clue? And me and Clue is great, but he owed me that call to be like, yo, I forgot. Or I put it this way. And because you got to realize, this reflects the record label. Mike Kaiser looks at it and says, your shit was number 27. You know, Julie Greenwald looks at it and says, Clue's not recognizing it. Why should I? Leo Combs says the same thing. Tom Silverman says the same thing. Craig Kalman says the same
I
thing.
see how you look at it.
You understand what I'm saying? And if we fellas, we homies, let's not base our relationship on when we rich. Let's base our relationship on when we were broke.
makes
And
sense.
if I had your back then, and you had my back then, don't get up and not have my back.
Got it.
Bomb.
But I know the real story, but I'm just gonna respect
That
you
is
and
the
leave
real
it alone.
story. That is the real story.
That is, but I just know the details. But I'm gonna respect
Nah, I
you.
will
My
never.
man.
You would never get the details from me.
You'll get it out.
The details ain't worth it.
No more details of some of this while I'm sitting here.
I'm not gonna do that.
No,
No,
the details ain't worth it, man.
I ain't gonna do that.
Dan, what else did I have? What else did I have for N.O.R.E?
Shit.
So what's better, rap money or podcast money?
Rapping is 1,000,000% better. Podcasting is 1,000,000% easier.
I didn't say what was better between the two. I said what's better, rapper money or podcast money?
Rapper money is still better. Podcast money is so easy. I feel like I'm just finger popping.
Oh, he's shitting on y'all broke podcasters now. Hey, you broke podcasters, he's going crazy on you niggas now.
I was being honest. Like,
He getting his shit. Let me throw the gunshots up.
Don't get him involved in shit like that.
All right, nah, let me put the gunshots up. Hey, he
throw some
going,
gunshots.
he going off.
Podcasting. You know what's crazy? I'm looking at these rappers trying shows now because, rappers from our era, and they are so failing.
Isn't it great?
It's great to see them
Tell
fail.
the truth. It's great to see people fail. Yeah.
this is not
up with you
good, man.
niggas, bro? That's bad, bro.
Listen, man.
That's bad to say.
You can't take the blueprint and hire different contractors.
Yes, they doing
You know what I mean?
sports shows. They doing comedy shows.
They selling ass out there, right? They are selling their ass.
They talking about
y'all some haters.
I'm just doing this for fun. No,
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. It's a lie.
We got them.
We got it.
This nigga.
No, but it's true, yo. But it's true. It's true.
It's true because, like I said, when Leo called me the other day, he kept enforcing to me the transition is everything. There's not been a lot of people to do this. You know who's the only person who's been able to do this other than me, you, and a couple of other? It's LL.
LL, Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Will Smith.
I'll always say Ice-T. First rapper with a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
No
Will
argument
Smith
there.
by
Yep.
default. But yeah, this shit is tough. This shit is
Nah,
tough.
this shit is not easy. Everyone just get up.
Should Leo transition?
Listen, they go get a computer, they get 2 cameras, and they get a white guy. No offense to anybody right here.
It's all right.
I got white people with me too. They get a white guy, and they just say a couple of funny stories, and it's gonna work.
Nah.
Yeah.
And then they come out for 3 weeks. No, they do 6 episodes. When the 6 episodes don't work, they start to rethink it. And you know what happens?
Give up.
They come out with another show. And then that's trash.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start cooking.
Nah.
And then that's trash.
We don't know them boys. Me and my niggas going, hey.
And then they do a shopping show. They trying anything out there.
Bro.
Listen,
Nah, they selling
let's be
ass.
honest.
Chill out.
They looking.
Then they got a clothing show.
Listen, man, I'm humble on my show, not to be humble on this show.
Yeah, don't come here to be humble.
Yeah,
you got
I'm not here to be
you got
humble.
your leather on.
Y'all looking horrible out here. I feel sorry for some of y'all, and I'm stopping lending money too.
You lending niggas money?
No, but I take their phone calls when they ask for it.
Yo, N.O.R.E is getting so much money out here, yo. I want to let y'all know out here, it's 9 a.m. and look at this guy. He came in with 90 bottles of Ace.
And I'm leaving the bottles. That we
And
don't-
he's
Can you give
leaving
me a
them.
bottle of Ace, please?
That's how
Yeah.
I know you're going crazy. Talk to me about this Warner deal, man.
Yes.
Come
it's
on, let
probably
us
the
pocket
best-
watch.
It's probably the best audio deal in rap podcast history.
No,
I'm
he shouldn't
keeping
on me
it
now.
100.
Hold up. He shouldn't on me now.
Keeping it 100.
Hold up. Let me hit the round of applause because he
And we still own our IPO.
Huh?
I said,
That's why I don't interview podcasts.
before me, pop it for me, my brother. Come on, no, come on. Don't give me an unopened box.
Yeah, let him.
I said before me, they gave their YouTubes for free. Them IPOs, they didn't own. Only me and E. A lot of y'all dudes was out here giving y'all YouTubes away for free. Y'all was signed to, what's that shit, Sound? What was the shit that Tax and all them niggas was signed to?
he going off.
What's that label? Dude named Matt ran it.
Oh shit, he dropping it.
Everyone.
Hate out.
All of them was
We from
on,
Queens.
Yes.
We from Queens.
We are from Queens.
All of them was on this label giving they YouTubes away for free. I'm the first dude that had a 3 deal for the same crack. I sold crack, the same crack 3 times. I had a deal with Master Pill, Tidal, and Revolt at the same time. Hello. Hello. I didn't sell them different episodes.
Right.
It was the same episode. And guess what?
talk to him.
Hov was cool with it. Esco is cool with it.
See, that's where,
Diddy is cool with it.
see, that's where I start hating. Too.
Let me hustle.
That's where I
You
start.
should hate, yeah.
Yeah,
Let
'cause-
me hustle.
But you know, they tell you very early on in this business that this business is built on relationships.
100%.
Yes, it is.
100%.
And when you first come in, well, for me anyway, I didn't understand the levity. I didn't understand how heavy
You was pissing people off.
that was. But even now, as you speak, right? We talking about 20 years back, over 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And that Def Jam family then of
It's now
Leo,
Warner.
Kevin, Julie, Kaiser, Todd
Moskowitz, Randy Acker, who's my manager.
Randy
and Biggs is my manager.
Randy's your manager?
Randy and Biggs is my manager.
I knew that already.
Yes,
I knew that already.
You did. I said it on this pod before.
But there's like so many, that squad was legendary, right? So
What did I tell you, Diego? What did I say
that
all the time?
you'll never see another team like that again.
Yep.
And if you look around, everybody is still
Everyone's still
They
doing
still
their
up.
thing. Yeah.
Everyone's still
That.
rich,
Yeah.
and they still in a
mega
position
wealthy,
somewhere.
mega. So when you speak about these deals and what's going on,
Makes
these
sense.
relationships, man.
Yeah, relationships. A guy told me this one time. He said he made more money at the bar than he ever did at the office. And what he was trying to say is, it doesn't mean drinking is going to get you a deal. It means having that relationship, having that person to take him outside of the office and tell him to loosen up his tie. Have a Mai Tai.
Yeah.
Have a Mai Tai.
Still a
rapper, Hey, you gotta come back to the
Drink some Japanese whiskey, drink some Habiki and loosen up.
Nah, that's when I really knew N.O.R.E. was getting money. He dropped a couple rap songs while he was podding.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
He
think
dropped
it was
a couple
EP,
rap-
right?
No.
Nah, he teased the
I ain't gonna lie
Lucy
though.
here.
But what's crazy is Drink Champs is now a record label.
I didn't know that.
I know that.
That's why we did a deal with Warner. It's because
Got it.
within that deal, so we're gonna DJ Khaled this shit the fuck up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'ma throw
tell
some
me all
verses
this. I
in there.
gotta
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
with Warner soon.
I'm gonna throw some verses in there.
So yeah, what else they doing over there?
Yeah, 'cause we also signed the Joe Budden Network album. Even though y'all can make it, we don't give a fuck what y'all give us.
We got an album coming too, actually.
Yeah, come on.
I got
Why
a Snoop
not?
album coming. Yeah.
Why not? Why
Oh shit!
not?
I shouldn't have said that.
This
But
shit
it's
is
coming.
this
It's coming.
this is my third life, man. You know, my first life was rap. My second life was reggaeton. My third life is media. And it was crazy because I met Nia Long for the first time, and I shook her hand, and like a man, I had to tell her. I said, I kind of said you was outside next week on my show, and she said, I've been outside all month. And at that moment, I knew she didn't know what I meant. You don't want to say that. And then I had dinner with her the next day, and I told her again. I said, yo, you know, and by the way, I support women doing women. I support women being women. I just love it. And my wife is right there, so just in case anybody sees that one little clip and they're like, or sees the picture, my wife's right there. She
Your
was
wife,
actually
is,
with
your
my
wife is always right there.
Huh?
Your wife is always right there.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been. LL told me this one time. LL said,
Yeah, you gotta pick some of these names.
huh?
Go ahead. What do you say?
No, LL. I was. LL. No. I was on a 14-city tour, and LL, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, they was on top 40. My record barely made top 40, so I was only in 14 cities. They had 40. I was only in 14 of them, but I took helicopters there. It was pretty nice. And so LL had a prayer room, he had a family room, and then he had his own room. And then I walked in LL's trailer, and I was like, yo, L, you know, you bring your family everywhere? And he was like, I bring my wife everywhere. And I was like, why? He's like, because I never get in trouble when my wife is around.
Real shit, though.
That's a fact.
And I
Big
ain't
facts.
gonna lie.
That's a fact.
I totally, LL don't even know this. I totally took that.
As you
and
should.
ran with it.
That's smart.
And like right now, my wife we got so much clothes in New York. I forget how I'm famous and shit. So we got so much clothes in New York, my wife had to go get another bag. So she's going to get another bag. And she's throwing it on the plane and then coming to meet us later. It's just a great thing, man. It's a great thing. I pray everybody finds love. And Nia Long, get back to Nia Long. My wife was holding her down. She was like, whatever you want to do. I was like, woman power is different. Like, I seen this, I was like, whoa. Like, you know, it's dope,
Woman
man.
power is.
Yeah, nah, woman power is different, man.
So you out here starting trouble with these your future rumor that you started.
Yes, I definitely started the future rumor. I apologize.
The streets didn't get that from nobody but N.O.R.E.
But that's actually, see, all right, what a lot of people don't know is New York still cuts the money, but Miami is where everyone's at.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
It's another reason I hate on you too.
Yeah. Please keep hating on me.
You was in Miami and it just
Bell
became
Harbor
that.
every day.
Yeah,
Carpaccios, Makoto, Carbones. You see me there.
But
every day.
I appreciate it when I go to Miami. N.O.R.E takes great care of you.
Yes,
when,
I do.
When you're in Miami.
Yes, I do. And I'll be telling you to keep your card in your pocket too. Let's do it. That's, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the rumor in Miami. The rumor, because Future is full time in Miami.
Yeah.
In case y'all don't know.
The Bentley building.
Yeah. Damn, that was Joe who said that.
No, that was the
he got a
GQ,
crib, but he definitely
published that
invested
shit.
in the Bentley building. I heard that too as well. And Future's, he's Jimi Hendrix of this
He's him.
era. He
No doubt about it.
So I hope that Future don't look at the headlines and then take that, because if you look at what I said about him, I'm only bigging Future up.
No, he's gonna feel a way about it.
Yeah, he probably is. But he should watch the whole clip. If you watch the whole clip, you know that I'm bigging him up. Like it's ill. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's ill. It's ill. Like Nas never did an album with somebody. He did it Firm.
Yo, I'm glad that you brought that up. The Firm album is the only hip hop album that I can't find anywhere.
Really? It's not on DSPs?
I see Steve Stout every week, so let me know, because I didn't know that.
Well, I do an amp show on Amazon twice a week.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
Yeah, so I play music.
So you ain't asked out that?
No, because yesterday I was confused, so I went to iTunes to look for the Firm album. It's like a ghost. Only phone tap. And even under phone tap, it don't say from the Firm album. It say all of their
I think
names.
I did see that before. It's like some bootleg looking shit. Like,
Yeah.
It was like a little green.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
that's interesting. So I believe the Future rumor though. To get back to that, I do believe that. I would be upset.
I would be, because Future
the
means
21
that much,
shit is
of
hard.
course.
The
And 21 shit is hard. Both statements is true.
Yeah, the 21.
And Drake's out 21. Can you do something for me?
That's why he's the man.
That shit is hard.
But that's why Drake is the man.
That shit is hard. And by the way,
No other rapper is going to go in the
can do
booth
that.
and
it's
think
hard.
of that and say that and feel strong about that going out. 21, can you do something for me?
And that's what I really
And look what he was asking 21 to go do. That was the funny shit.
switch on my ex bitch.
What'd
he say?
Go talk to all the ops. Nigga, no. He was going crazy.
So, and that's something that I want to establish so bad. People like you, me, who is considered OGs, we don't hate on this young generation. Only people who hate is people who ain't getting money. Monte with a T.
Talk about it.
It's true.
If you get Monte, you will appreciate the young generation. You want to learn the dances. I can't do that dance. That dance.
The gritty, I can't do it either.
I can't do it.
I tried it.
But my
It's
son-
harder than it looks.
Yo, listen. I'm sitting there watching Seinfeld. My son just walk out the room. He just start doing it. And I'm just like hating on my son because I don't really got rhythm. Like my son's a
Same.
little off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because somewhere between black and Puerto Rican, it fucked up. You know? And they be doing that dance, but I don't hate on that. You know, I had an argument with I can't say who, but it was a younger artist. And he was like, y'all old niggas need to get money. I said, my nigga, what kind of car you got? Because I got two of them.
Gotta
What
tell
kind
him.
of watch you got?
And stop shitting on niggas.
Yeah,
all right.
no,
All right,
keep
all
shitting
right,
on
N.O.R.E.
I
enough.
got 15 of them.
Enough, N.O.R.E.
No, ain't that enough. More
Like,
than that. More than that.
So
You too
what,
old to be doing that.
No,
what
I'm not.
makes me, because I'm old, I'm a hater?
Nah, you not. I don't
Nah,
think
nigga.
you're. Nah, you don't hate.
Nah, nigga, and guess what?
N.O.R.E. up,
I was
up.
platinum way before you, homie. I had to tell him.
From physicals, too.
Yeah, when people had
God
to go.
damn it,
when
thank you,
when
my
people
brother.
had to go
Hand
to
in
the
hand.
store.
Physical,
hand
when
hand
people had
combat.
to come
People
and
had to go
buy
to
the
my
store.
shit.
Yeah.
They had to care about me.
In the
And they
rain
had to
and snow.
read
Yeah.
who produced Esta Loca. They had to read who produced Body
That's
in the
that
Trunk.
logo. He wildin'. Yo, you wildin' right now.
Yeah.
Stop hyping
Body in the trunk. Come on.
They had to produce.
You
They had to
an anthem,
learn.
son.
This is real shit. I'm
No,
here
dog,
to
this
be
nigga-
great.
This nigga, he got a lot of fucking slaps.
Nah,
yo.
he's that nigga. We ain't gonna take that from him. But
What's up with Pone?
I was with Capone the other day, man.
Pone, salute, Pone.
salute.
He bought me a leather jacket and shit. Last time I seen him, he bought me a bottle of Dom Perignon. So them War Report checks is still coming in.
Oh my God, talk about it. Come on.
You know what I mean? And I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of him. You know, it's hard. It's hard to sustain in this climate when you came out in 1997.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, everyone think I'm a dinosaur, bro. Niggas think I'm 900 because I was 18 years old with a #1 album.
Mm-hmm. We got to get him some toiletries.
You know what I'm saying?
He's shitting too much.
Look, like, and then just to be clear, the War Report dropped. The War Report didn't go gold until N.O.R.E went gold. So yeah, real talk. So
I didn't care about that.
Everyone who be claiming,
give a shit.
You know, I was a fan of the War Report. You're lying, bro, because we didn't go gold till Super Thug came out. And when Super Thug came out, everybody was like, wait, let's go check him and his homie shit. And then it went gold. But according to RIAA, it didn't go gold till Super Thug went gold. So everyone, yeah, y'all supported it, but you had the bootleg version, motherfucker.
No,
I had the CD.
I had the album.
I had the CD. Priority.
I went.
You
I
from
went,
Queens?
I went
Everyone
caught
here.
that.
Everyone.
I was
believe
upstate. I
y'all.
lived upstate. I'm from
I believe
upstate
y'all.
originally.
But when people see me in the airport, they be like, War Report was the shit. I just be looking at it like, what version you had? Did you have the version with Nas on it? Because that's bootleg.
That's bootleg.
If you got
That's
if you got the version with Nas on it, you fruit leg, sir. You are bootleg. Yeah, because Nas never cleared it. He never cleared it.
Hey, yo, give me your favorite Web story real quick.
Web is just a real nigga. Web and Nitty is just real people, bro. They should always be saluted. They are people who survived their era. Never snitch. You don't hear no snitch on Web or Nitty. Nothing. You don't hear. They are the definition to me of the black mafia because they won't speak about other people in a bad way, and people don't speak about them in a bad way.
Facts.
So they should just be saluted. I love whatever Web and Nitty era. I think that y'all kept saying.
Yo, that's him keep saying this shit.
It's a great.
I treat them niggas like ninjas.
Yeah. No. It's a great statement because all superheroes don't wear capes. All superheroes ain't rappers.
Yeah.
All good people ain't podcasters.
They help a lot of rappers.
Regular people. They're just people. And when you salute people like that, when you salute people like my boy Bentley TB from Left Rack Bizzle, when you salute people like that, it makes sure that honor is always restored. When you salute people like Ice from Ravenswood, honor is always stored in the hood because everybody ain't got skills to write around. Everybody ain't got skills to talk shit on this mic. But everybody should have honor. And when people are being honorable, they should be honored. And Web and Nitty is those type of dudes that should be honored.
I agree.
I'm always honored. That's why when you say the Clue story, it's them all up and down that. Because I respected them and I respect them that much that when any type of thing happened, when they called, I answered and we handled it like men. Met immediately, face to face, not this cornball going Twitter shit. like nowadays, niggas will be on Instagram like, no.
After they just saw you,
none of that.
After they saw you.
No, we met face to face.
Yeah, I heard.
Them niggas is gangsters. I'm a rapper. Maybe I got a little bit against them, but I'm a rapper. Fuck that. I'm claiming it now. I love it.
I'm claiming it now.
Federal agents, I'm a rapper. And we handled it like men, like gentlemen. And I will always love and respect them.
Word.
And there's a lot of other, Queens legends that taught me honor.
True.
See, Queens is honor. The Bronx taught me family. Like I used to go to the Bronx and people who were poorer than me would buy me a plate of food. And I would be like, you know who I am? And they would buy me a plate of food. It didn't matter who I was. The Bronx taught me family. Queens taught me honor.
Got you.
I ain't never gonna snake you. You ain't never You know, I remember when I started this shit, everyone tried to put me against Joe. And I'm just like, are y'all niggas idiots? Oh, y'all don't know our relationship. Y'all don't get that this is the homie from the Web and Idiot. Y'all don't get that. So I would let people like, oh, because Joe and them, and I'm like, but that's the honor that Queens installed into me, is I can actually listen to the gossip. And I can enjoy it, because some of this shit
you be in it sometimes. You be in it.
Some of this shit is dope.
You got yourself in some podcast trouble. I won't talk about it. We've had plenty of talks behind the scenes.
You can talk about it, man. You know, I call you.
We talk.
I call you, and you be laughing at me too. And I love it. I love it.
No. Oh, you know what I got to address?
Late, man. He doing some light skin shit right now.
Oh no, they didn't have to come when you come. We normally start at this time.
Okay, my
11:30, 12. We came early for you.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Cool.
Fuck. Damn, what was I just saying?
You said podcast trouble.
Oh yeah, podcast trouble. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you about the rumor I started on my podcast.
Okay, I'm in.
When you text me, "Good morning, beloved."
Yes.
I have let my audience to believe that means N.O.R.E has a bomb about to drop and everybody should clear out the way.
No, you're absolutely wrong. I actually look at you as a brother. I look at you as a person that gives me positive feedback. So I want you to always know that I'm going to always give that to you first.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you first because it's something I expect from you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? There's been times I go through a lot of things. Sometimes I'll call you or you'll call me and we'll just speak and you'll tell me exactly what I wanted to hear, and sometimes you'll tell me exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah, you see some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's real shit. So I cherish you. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of us in this game, period. It's not a lot of people that I can, like I said, I hung out with Nas yesterday, and I realized how much Nas likes to be around me too.
Yeah.
Like I always thought it was me liking to be around him, but I remember I see him and he grabbed me and said, "You're not leaving." And I was just like, damn. I forget that's how I feel about him. So I don't realize that it's a possibility he could feel that way about me too. But that's that Virgo energy. That's that good Virgo energy.
Fuck out of here.
No, that's all right. Before you go, because I know you do got to go. Tell me about some of the trouble you've gotten yourself into from having a podcast. You go on a podcast, you share a strong thought or opinion, and now you got to take a million calls behind the scenes. Tell me about some of the people that have called after the interview to say, "Hey, edit that whole thing down," and how frustrating that is. Talk to me about that. That's my last and final question to you.
It's probably the illest question.
I had to get that in before you left.
A hell of a way to end it, huh? I've gotten more beef in podcasting than I've ever did with a diss record. You could do a diss record, and the diss record be just for that person. His mans don't even take it personal. They still hang out with you. But what?
Oh, yeah, it's a different animal.
Because you got to realize, like, I'm going to say this. I know I probably shouldn't say this. But I love Petey Crack. Petey Crack is he's black and Puerto Rican. How can I not love Petey Crack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what Petey Crack taught me a very valuable lesson. I kept talking about Petey Crack and him smoking dust, playing around, not thinking that he would ever take this personal. Petey Crack hit me. I was like, Slime, stop saying that. But I'm like, all right, cool. If I'm playing with the truth, and then I said it again, right? And Petey Crack called me and was like, Slime, bro, like, what are we doing here? And I didn't realize this is his life. I'm just saying something that I analyzed or absorbed in the process, but he has to live this every single day. And I realized I hurt my friend.
Mm-hmm.
This is my friend. I love Petey Crack. I wanted Petey Crack to be the next N.O.R.E. Even though French Montana kind of like took that position, but that's what I wanted. And when he was hurt by something I did on my platform, I had to learn. I had to say, yo, you have to be conscious of what you say. You talk for a living. Sometimes the things you talk can hurt people. You don't know it. And to this day, I always call PD Crack like every month, and I just be like, "We good?" Because I love him, bro. Like, and the thing about it, it's like Joe being around me, right? Like me and Joe's relationship is pretty much. So if I call Joe, I don't take it personal if he says we're live on the pod. I don't take it personal because I'm like, all right, that's our relationship. We established that with each other. I didn't do that with P Crack. So for me talking about anything personal about him, I'm fucking extremely sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's real shit.
And I actually didn't know. Like, I had a conversation with Cardi B. Now I'll leave it on this. And Cardi, what's up, Melissa? How you doing? What's up, y'all? All right, cool.
What up, Cardi? I don't want no beat.
Yeah, so when I had the conversation with Cardi B, she kind of like revealed things that I was doing on the show that it made her think I were dissing her. Because what happens is this. We have a part of our show called Quick Time with Slime.
I know. That's
And
my
then Quick
favorite.
Time with Slime,
That's when you get in trouble.
all I'm trying to do is get you to fucking drink. That's it. So I'm sitting there, I definitely got the evil eye.
Who writes that? Who writes that?
Him.
Who writes that stuff? Yeah.
How
You gotta
you know?
be careful.
Dominican,
Come on,
right
you gotta be
there.
careful.
Yeah. So, because I had the same conversation with Foxy, and Foxy was like, yo, well, I'm dropping names.
Yo, he went crazy last night. He was outside. That Nas, Nia.
Yeah, he went crazy.
I little
What
no
y'all want me to
boo.
do?
Little no boo.
Not be great?
Yeah,
What do y'all
no.
want me
I
to
want
do?
you to be great.
I'm a
Be
hater.
great.
I'm a hater,
But-
nigga.
So it was crazy because the same conversation I had with Cardi B was the same conversation I had with Little Kim and Foxy. It was almost identical. And I realized, one, I'm not playing with females at all, ever again. I
Fact.
apologize. Women, y'all got my whole ears. Apologize. I did not know what I was doing. And when Cardi told me how sometimes these questions is different when you ask it for females, I didn't realize that. Just because I'm not a female. And I actually, because I don't feel sorry for nobody famous. If you famous and rich, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And that was the first time I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if I said that to her. I think I did say I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, Cardi. Because I didn't realize the same questions I could ask is different when I ask it as a female.
Yeah.
So, Cardi B, thank you. Thanks for reaching out because she kept it real. Jason Lee.
We love you, Cardi. That's enough of this shit.
All right.
I don't fuck with all the niggas you fuck with.
All right. I went too far? All right.
Oh, actually,
And-
they gave Jason an interview because you was talking that shit.
And Foxy,
Revolt.
and Foxy and Little Kim. Because Little Kim told me the same thing.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, Little Kim.
Look at you getting out the
and
way.
I told Little Kim, I said, I would never disrespect you, Kim. What we went through, I have no room to even joke with you.
It's a fact.
It's real. Like what?
Oh yeah, because I forgot about that.
I have no room to even joke with you, Kim. I wouldn't.
That's true.
I wouldn't. And I didn't.
Nah, Kim was mad at me one time too before.
Shit, leave her alone.
Okay, let's
Just leave
talk
that
about
nigga
it.
No, whatever it was, I said something. I seen her at an event. She let me know, and she's like, I ain't mad, but.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna
And
walk
Kim
out on
is an
this.
all the
You know
way
what's crazy?
gangster, so
There's nothing like getting screamed on from a strong woman, because it's almost like you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
ahead, Kim.
need it. Like when a strong
That's so
woman is
toxic.
talking to you,
but it's funny. It's true.
It's just facts.
it's really like when Cardi talked to me that day, and when Kim talked to me, and Kim was aggressive.
Yeah. Kim,
I
went through some
actually
shit.
needed
Kim don't-
it.
Kim
It's
don't
like,
play.
because you know what
She
it
don't, she
does? It
don't.
reminds you of your moms. It reminds you how strong your mother said, you going to school, you're going to finish third grade period, you're going to finish this, and you're going to come home, and your shoes going to be tied. It just reminds you, even if it's a woman, you know, you know lightly or you don't know at all. But when they screaming at you and they tell, as a man, and I'm sorry because I'm revealing some man shit that shouldn't be. We kind of need that shit.
Facts.
We kind of need that shit.
That's
so
true.
I know Cardi B does not know this, but when she was so aggressive with me on the phone that she was making her point,
Handle that nigga.
I actually needed that, and we took something totally out of our show because of Cardi B.
Okay, good.
Salute to Cardi.
Good.
Yeah,
Salute.
Good for doing the right thing. You
Yes,
should have did
yes,
that with the
yes.
Kanye interview, but we'll talk about it.
I didn't hear nothing.
We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Yo, no, I know you got to go.
N.O.R.E.
We love you.
Yes.
Round of applause. Thank you for coming by
Thank
so
you.
early.
By the way, this is be clear, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, they getting a lot of money over here.
Yo, still stop.
This will be my main house. They getting a lot of money.
I'm not involved in this.
Look at
Yes.
this thing. He can't trick me
Yeah,
though. I know it's coming around the corner. You changed my whole Warner meeting.
Back. You know you.
Wait.
So,
Well, I think I'm trying to drop some tea.
no, but by the way, salute y'all. Continue to do what you do. The Joe Budden Network. It's not just the show. He has other shows that he's producing.
Yo,
He's throwing out. I love that. I love that. We have to. Because if I don't big him up, who gonna big him up?
Not a damn, my girl. That's it. That's it.
And she's supposed to do that.
Yeah, nobody
I'm not
else.
supposed to do it. I'm doing it because it's necessary.
No, I
it's
appreciate
deserved.
you, bro.
When I see other people doing what I'm doing and trying to save people's lives, like I got people on payroll, bro.
That
It's hard.
And they get paid.
And they get
And
paid.
they get paid.
And they get paid.
Yeah.
Payroll
On
is
time.
Nice.
On time. Talk about it.
That's why I do Love and Hip Hop.
Oh shit, I forgot that you do Love and Hip Hop.
I got you. I got
There
you.
you
I'm
go.
a guest
There
host.
you go.
You know why I do Love and Hip Hop?
To shit on niggas.
Yeah, that's too.
That's what I did Love and Hip Hop to shit on niggas. I wouldn't spend all this money on beautiful clothes and they just kept showing my face. I wanted to kill them. I said, all right, never again with y'all.
I'm gonna tell you why I do Love and Hip Hop. Because being a boss is not all it's cracked up to be. I gotta approve payroll. I gotta approve budget. I gotta approve wardrobe. I gotta approve when I get there. Sometimes it's cool to work for someone else.
That's a fact.
Just
Real
get
shit.
there
No,
and
that's
be
a
like,
fact.
yo,
To just
100%.
get there and be you.
just be me. Like
Yeah.
I sit there, like I see Ray J and I see Trick Daddy, and they are rough to Love and Hip Hop. They rough to them. I just don't show up. It's not.
Why you talking?
I'm not.
Yo, this nigga crazy.
What do you mean? Like I'm telling you,
I know you-
Nothing is lies here.
I ain't even count his Love and Hip Hop check when
Yes,
I'm pocket watching.
yeah.
I got to throw that back.
And by
in
the
there.
way, they signing me on for another season. I'm in.
I'm out. Hey yo, shout out to N.O.R.E. Shout out to Joe.
Hey!
Thank y'all.
Shout
Thank y'all.
Shout out to N.O.R.E. You already know what time it is, man. We appreciate him.
Joe Budden.